deep in the parched desert sands of ancient Osirian.
Long-forgotten secrets are becoming unearthed
that could threaten the security of the entire region.
Through cursed tombs, undead crypts, and towering pyramids,
our unlikely band of heroes must rise to the challenge
and find the secrets of
the Mummy's Mask.
Last time on the Mithril Tabletop.
Of an 11 on the die.
Mrs. I live another day.
She's gonna use her second action to close the door again.
You're lucky you didn't kill him!
A 19, because of flanking, is going to hit.
They could get married platonically.
Tanhi is like now just glaring at Tariq over Habibi's shoulder.
So long as your love is true,
they will not go mad and murder you.
Fine.
It's another skeleton in the closet, guys.
They seem to have been kissed by a creature known as a Vargouille. You see the master bedroom door open, then close, and then disappear. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Andrew Wahba, host and GM of the Mithril Tabletop. I'm going to keep this one super short and sweet because you guys want to get straight into the action. I get it. I want to do that too. When we first recorded this episode, we actually got so sucked into the game that we forgot we were recording a show at all, and it ended up going really, really long. I'm talking about like the longest episode we've ever recorded ever. So we ended up deciding to split it in two. That's right, this is our first two-part episode, probably the first of many. We'll see what happens. But fear not, even though it is slightly shorter now, it is actually still jam-packed with loads of goofs, puns, and just the regular shenanigans you guys have come to expect from us here at the Mithril Tabletop. Before I let you all go, though, I want to take this time to really ask you all to please rate and review us, especially on iTunes. You have no idea how much a simple 30-second review helps us out. Now, if you're thinking we're good but not great, and you wish we could improve in these very specific ways, shoot us an email at themithriltabletop@gmail.com. We're very receptive to feedback, and we love hearing from you guys and knowing what we can do to make this show the best that it can be. You can also follow us at the Mithril Tabletop on all of our social medias too. We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and of course we're on Twitter, although I hear they're rebranding now. I promise we're all super friendly, but I've kept you here long enough already. Let's just dive right back into the action. Here's episode 21, Secrets Are No Fun, part 1. Alright, so I have a question for everyone. Just a nice, light, casual question just to start us off.
Yeah, okay.
Nice and easy. In our last session, our last episode, we found an engagement ring followed by a wedding ring, if you guys recall. The wedding ring is the haunted one that Tariq, that Habibi has in his pockets. And then you guys found a decapitated fella up in the guest bedroom, and on his finger is a wedding ring. Now, with all this flowing around my head, I just had to ponder this question. Has your character ever been in love before?
No.
Why not for Khepri? That was a quick no.
Khepri she's been focused on other things and hasn't met somebody who caught her eye quite yet.
Ooh. Would she be interested in that sort of stuff?
Maybe. I don't even know if I can say Khepri's ever had a crush. She's just, she's focused on her family, and she's focused on Nethys and all that stuff.
So do you think she's more aromantic or asexual?
I'm not going to say either yet, because I'm still exploring.
All right.
Not Ashley, Khepri, like trying to figure out Khepri.
I would hope you're not aromantic. I'd be very upset.
I know, considering the fact that we've been together for 2.5 years.
All right, Tariq, you're the older sibling.
No,
bigger, younger sibling, I should say. Like, sorry, bigger, younger sibling.
This is like my brother.
Has Khepri ever had to like help Tariq through a crush of some sort? Has he ever been in love, even briefly?
I mean, other than with himself.
Katie, I was gonna say it.
Oh my goodness.
You stole her thunder.
No, I think for Tariq, it's mostly just like he's he's really tried to focus on, you know, kind of being the best version of himself, like, because he wants to
You gotta work on yourself first.
Well, yeah, and he wants to excel, like, in everything, and he tries so hard for that it's just, you know, kind of a turn off for most people, because, like, he wants to be, like, kind of, you know, that macho man, but also because he feels like he's got something to prove, and so he almost has a chip on his shoulder in a way, and it just, you know, it hasn't been his interest yet. But he's still rather young. He's in his early 20s too, so.
And I feel like with Khepri and Tariq's family, like, they are very involved with Nethys and trying to focus more on, you know, preserving a lot of life around them and stuff, not necessarily related to Nethys, just in general. And I think that both of them have just been a little bit busy.
Yeah, plus you guys have other, like, lately today, more so now, you have things on your mind, like your parents disappearing, not knowing what's going on with them, that sort of stuff.
Yep.
It's been okay, so it's been like 7 sessions for us, but it's only been like 1 day for you guys in universe, since you're like, yeah, we should probably talk to our friends and see what's going on with them. Let's do this house first, and then we'll get back to that like 9 sessions later.
We did talk to our friends, and they said they haven't really heard of anything yet.
Hey, you talked to one friend.
Yeah.
Speaking of friends, what about Habibi and Tanhi? And now, I know you guys love each other, but I'm talking about, like, romantically in love. Like, have you guys ever had, like, romantic interests?
Well, Habibi kind of, like, falls in love really easy because he really wants to help people, and, like, he's just so giving of himself, and he's just like, yeah, I can help fix this person. But
I can fix you.
I think, you know, Tanhi probably helps keep him in check. So
that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I think Tanhi would have had, like, maybe a serious boyfriend, like, throughout, like, teenage years, but she's currently not seeing anyone. But a lot of people would fall in love with her.
I think that's a good way to put it.
I mean, who wouldn't look at her?
just
she's focused on her family, she's focused on Habibi, and now she's focused on this group that she doesn't realize, like, the attention that she might get sometimes, because she's just friendly with everyone as long as they are not assholes.
Not a bug? Or
yes, not a bug.
It's kind of why, like, Tanhi and Habibi get along so well, because they're both, like, super friendly.
Yeah, and so, like, yeah, you know, she had that typical, like, teenage crush, but I don't know if she would actually say that she loved the guy.
Teenage crushes hardly ever develop into that.
Well, and you know how sometimes teenage crushes are like, oh, I can't live without you. Like, she didn't even do that. Like, it was just like, I guess we're boyfriend, girlfriend. Like,
Aww. Tanhi's just a very, very, like, confident person.
The only reason she's confident is because of her mom. So.
Oh, her mom is amazing.
Yes, so.
Her mom's great. Good job, Wahba.
Good job, Wahba.
Yeah. So I think Tanhi might, like, not realize people are, like, attracted to her, because she's probably also fending off people from Habibi, because she would, like, see Habibi, like, get a little bit uncomfortable, and then Tanhi is immediately like, get away from him. Back up. 10 feet.
Staring Tariq down, giving Habibi a ring. It's like, it's not like that, Tanhi.
Tariq's like, hold on.
We go to the person who's lived 10 times longer than anyone else in this party.
Has he really been alive that much?
Give or take, you're 238, which is about 10 times older than everyone. I think the only person who can technically claim...
Yeah, because we're all early 20s,
Yeah,
I
everyone
think.
is in their mid to early 20s. Like, Tanhi and Habibi have the oldest age of 25, 26, but it goes 23 Tariq, 24 Khepri, 25 Tanhi, 26 Habibi, 256 Keryth.
What is 256, like,
like
developmentally for an elf?
Yeah.
Like, is that in, like, the young 20s compared to others?
They can live a really long
like,
time. So I think it's probably closer
Pathfinder
to
elves.
Probably middle age.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Pathfinder elves live to about 700, 800 years old, so he's not quite middle
So
age.
he's like,
Group dad.
he's like
Getting there.
30s.
Yeah, that to say,
Yeah.
that's like 30s then.
give or take, like middle to late.
And that's
30s.
why we refer to him as old man.
Oh
Oh,
no.
it hurts. It really
You guys are
hurts.
so
It really
mean.
hurts.
Oh, you are not old.
I'm in my early 30s. You watch yourself.
I have 1
Oh, here it
year,
is.
1 year, and like 2.5 months left of my 20s.
A typical elf can live to around 600 years old.
Oh wow, not even that long. So yeah, you're almost middle aged. There you go. He's 40, guys. Come on. But yeah, same question. Has Keryth ever been in love? Like, did he have an ex at one point? Like that big ex or something?
So he's been alive for a long time in comparison. So he probably definitely has exes, but I don't think he
And they live in Texas.
has ever. No, his exes do not live in Texas. But I don't think he's ever been in love. So I've talked a little bit about his backstory here and there. But like he started out basically with a mercenary group, not really, caring about anything other than money. Until he found something that kind of opened up his interest into archaeology and inventing. And that then, caused him to slowly but surely become the Keryth we know now.
The question I have to ask.
What?
Well, was one of his exes in the mercenary group?
Probably. Or probably their targets or whatever. Because who knows,
Oh,
what
and one of
he's-
his targets too.
Oh.
Okay.
what he's done, like, as a mercenary back in the past. Like, he's probably not ever going to talk about it. Because that's, not who he is
I
anymore.
once killed a man with this thumb.
But yeah, I definitely don't think he has ever been in love. And he may also be of the mindset that because of that past, once someone would learn of that, even if they did have some attraction towards him, they would never be able to love him because of what he has done in his past. He doesn't think that he would deserve someone's love and affection either. So because of that mindset, he probably comes off as like more standoffish and things like that. But in comparison to Habibi, who said he falls in love really easily, Keryth is going to be the opposite. Like, he would have to have like an actual attachment to someone over a period of time before he would probably feel like romantic attraction. So he's probably leaning more towards demisexual, where you have to have that emotional bond with someone first before you feel any sort of romantic attraction.
So there's just a party full of bachelors. All right, fans, line up. Let's see who's gonna first.
Oh my goodness.
Well, and too with Keryth, I think Keryth, that's one of his fears too, is like basically lose somebody that he loves, wasn't it?
Yep. Because he lives so much longer than basically almost every other race on Galarian. So like, while he's, friendly with the Misfits now, like, come 30 to 50 years down the line, he'll still be alive and barely have aged, and you guys could be, elderly, retiring from adventuring, or maybe have already died.
Well, on that somber
On
note.
that note.
Right? No, that's a very real point. That's why a lot of elves on Galarian are forlorn. But to try and pick things back up again a little bit, just a little bit, we have MVPs. However,
I like those.
I don't know who it is.
Those are. Oh no.
There's a tie.
Oh, we have a tie.
We have a tie.
We have a tie.
I need both
ladies and
Anjela
gentles.
and Erin to roll off for
Roll
me.
off,
and
roll off,
tell
roll
me
off.
who
roll
I should
off.
award this extra
Like-
hero points to.
Ooh.
The TMT.
I keep getting all the tie votes.
In the meantime, while they roll their dice, I'm going to mention the honorable mention, which is honorably going to Habibi / Alyssa.
Yes.
That was some very clutch healing for Tariq, where Keryth failed horribly with his attempt. Smiling face with tear emoji.
Oh no.
It
I
was
say,
fine.
ooh, burn.
It's okay.
Keryth, you still helped. I tease.
4 on 2d10. 4.
Oh,
It's alright. It was still
A healthy average would be closer to 10.
It's okay.
I did less than half of that.
There's still something. It's fine.
It's like he felt obligated to do something for Tariq, but then at the same time he's like, it's Tariq.
Oh, you like that? I'm just kidding.
Maybe what happened is like some dust or sand, since there's been a bunch of sand here, got into some of the gears, and that prevented the healing heat.
Yeah, it's just...
It wasn't hot enough to heal you.
I think that's a good one.
Damage,
Hot enough.
not healing. Yeah.
Oh my god. See, I took it as like it was too hot and Tariq like didn't like it.
No, it wasn't hot enough.
Either way.
Of course you go, it wasn't hot enough. It must burn more.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Clearly what I need is faster gears so they can grind better. All right, Anjela, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
Oof.
Oh.
Erin?
I got a 5 with a 1 so far.
Oh, goodness, Erin, you goober.
All right, then. MVP goes to Tariq for that TMT action. Boom! I think that's how they wanted me to say that.
Listen, that sounds like TMT action news. Boom.
TMT action news coming at you at 8:30 p.m. MVP for Tariq. He's been putting monsters down and been really helpful. Keep being the leader we all need. Heart emoji.
Aww.
And then honorable mentions obviously go to Tanhi for the big hits, killing 2 of the 3 skeletons and hilariously shutting that door multiple times. MVP to Tanhi for just fantastic teamwork and making sure the skeleton guards stay flanked for the extra bonuses. Well done, everyone. All right.
That was so funny. The door
I
bit.
know. Speaking of doors,
my favorite thing.
I know, I love it. It's so smart too. You guys are just so creative.
So adorable.
all right, speaking of doors, let's do a quick recap, because when we last left our heroes, they had encountered several things. One, they had found this headless body, which they finally start seeing signs of a Vargouille. What a Vargouille is, who's to say? On the finger of this dead man, they see a golden and garnet ring. It's a wedding ring, and it's engraved to Akar from Panet, love eternal. You assume that the person who died, his name is Panet. And then, the third and final thing that happened is Khepri being the nearest to the door. You see the door to the master bedroom open, and then close, and then disappear.
Yeah, Khepri's not too thrilled about that. Khepri's just like, oh no!
Oh, so she saw it to the master bedroom and not the room that we're in?
The room you're in, the door's fine. The door's open, it's whatever. The master bedroom doors opened, closed, disappeared.
And that's this door.
Yes, the door to the room to the northeast.
You said earlier at least last week, I think, we identified the creature that was popping off people's heads as this Vargouille or something. Now that we know what it is, do we learn anything other than the name about it, or do we need to do another knowledge check to try and figure out? That way we can be prepared if, this thing is still prowling around.
Absolutely. Now, let me give you a little bit about a Vargouille. So Vargouilles are, well, from a meta perspective, they actually come from D&D.
So they're getting cut out of Pathfinder, probably.
Either way, this strange creature is basically a head with bat-like wings, and it has like these tentacles.
The flapping!
It could be the source of the flapping.
Ooh.
But they have these tentacles that dangle from their chins, from their scalps, and they have these fanged mouths with a very long tongue that kind of like sticks out and like licks around. One thing I will tell you that you guys probably definitely know about Vargouilles, if you've ever heard of them, is that they have this ability called a Vargouille's kiss.
Oh no.
When a Vargouille kisses you,
it pops your head off.
Oh no.
if a Vargouille kisses you, the venom that it injects into you slowly poisons you and damages you until eventually you finally have your head pop off.
Ah, I called it.
That's why you wouldn't give
my
any more of a description on the popping.
Yep. It all comes back together.
Well, Should we take that ring? We should take that ring with us.
Wait, should we
do
do a
we wanna
perception on that
investigate?
ring to make sure it isn't also haunted?
Yeah, we
Perceptions
probably
are fine.
should.
Would it be an
Perceptions are
occult
fine.
again?
Perception. Okay.
That's a good idea, Habibi. Good idea.
I'm watching you, Tariq.
I won't offer it to anybody this time.
This one isn't an engagement ring, though. This one is just
This is a full
actual wedding
ring.
band.
Right. So Habibi and Khepri, you guys. Well, you know, I'll just give it to Habibi since he's the one actually closer to the wedding ring and examining it. It just seems like a normal ring. It is engraved to a car from Panet, Love Eternal, and Panet, you assume, is this guy the person's the ring is on. It does not seem to be haunted.
Okay, should I put this one in my bag too with the haunted one to keep it company?
Make sure you don't get them mixed up.
Well, the other one was just an engagement ring.
Well, because they're both rings.
wait.
Oh, which
Why would
ring?
you get
Which
them
one was the
mixed
ring
up?
that was haunted again?
Oh.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you just are grabbing out
Literally,
of your bag
they're both
and you
have
feel a
descriptions
ring,
on them. So
I mean, if you don't
or
look at it
inscriptions.
closely before you put it on your hand,
It'll be like Lord of the Rings. What have I got in my pocket?
nothing is in my pockets. All right, let's go investigate the disappearing door. You said there are glyphs on the wall, right? Hieroglyphs.
Yes, they are hieroglyphic. There are portraits on these walls, and the portraits are in ancient Osiriani style. So they have the torso facing the viewer. Their hands and legs and heads are all in profile. And one thing you guys don't even have to roll for, you guys just all immediately notice. All of these portraits, all of these bodies, every single person on this wall looks exactly like...
That's creepy. You did not tell us that this was a haunted and horror house.
Oh my, this is Habibi, can you read these?
I don't know. Let me ask my voice in the sky. Can I read these?
You start reading the hieroglyphs, and they seem to tell a story with two different endings. The first part of the story shows these heroes, these adventurers, walking into a house, much like this house, and then walking up into to the second floor, much like this second floor. And then the heroes split off, one going up and one going down. The story going down has the heroes fighting off this head, this floating head, and dying in front of it. It has like all these like lasers shooting down at it, fire erupting all around, all this destruction, and it looks like apocalypse. The one going up has it whispering, has the party whispering to the head, and the hieroglyphs next to it, Habibi, you read say, offer secrets. And then I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
I prefer not to.
I mean, as long as it's not
freaked out or
initiative.
something?
Did you say perception?
I did say perception.
This is scary.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
This is freaking me out.
Oh, I guess.
All right. Couple things are going to happen.
Nope.
Oh, nuts.
What, are you guys freaked out or something?
Just a bit.
Just a little.
At least Keryth's in front of the door.
No, this is just a wall now.
You guys hear a voice muffled behind the doors, and it sounds like it's coming from the east to the northeast, one of the two bedrooms to the northeast. You're not sure which of the two bedrooms, though. It sounds like a young girl, and she's screaming, "Please help me! Help!
That's
Help
sus.
me! Help!"
That's sus, given what we just looked at
That's
and
very sus.
read. Just a
Habibi,
little
however-
sus. Uh-oh.
Habibi, however, you notice that there is a floating head, very, almost imperceptibly floating right behind you.
Oh no! Oh my goodness!
I think it's behind me, guys.
Wait, if it's behind you,
God.
Get it,
that
Tani!
means it's beside me.
Get it, Tani!
Offer it a secret. Tell it a secret.
As soon as you say it's right behind you, it pops out of invisibility and just goes, boo.
Do we need
Not
to roll
yet.
initiative?
I got you,
Hello?
didn't I?
Hello, you.
You guys should have seen your faces.
Oh, I think you've seen our faces. I see your beautiful hieroglyphs. Thanks for making us look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I do appreciate my own handiwork.
You did a good job.
But
It's even funnier
I'm
because it
curious-
doesn't have hands.
I'm more curious about you guys, though. What brings you to this house?
Is he speaking common?
He is speaking in common.
Septi the crocodile told us to come.
Septi? Where have I heard that name before? Who is this Septi the crocodile?
She's a really cool person.
She is a very cool person, yes, but she is the head priestess at the... What was the name of the temple? I forgot the name of the temple. Fuck!
Temple of Pharasma?
I feel like it had a certain name.
It was not the silver and gold temple.
No, that's Abadar, and we aren't as fond of him. Fuck. I can't remember.
Tariq, did you write it down?
I didn't start taking notes until episode 4.
Oh, Grand Mausoleum?
The Grand Mausoleum is where she works, yes.
Oh,
There
I
you
did
go.
it! Oh, thank God.
There you
Keryth,
go.
you're awesome.
I was waiting for one of you guys to figure it out.
Septi is a very cool person, like Khepri said, but she's also the head priestess of Pharasma at the Grand Mausoleum here in the city of Wati.
He goes,
Oh, interesting. Wati, eh? I should go down there and pay her a visit. Now, I have a question for you guys, though. Are you guys gonna save that little girl over there? She seems like she's in trouble.
Little girl.
Little girl.
We just heard her yell, help.
You guys didn't hear that screaming over there? She sounds like she's in pain. What, are you guys just gonna stand here and watch her?
I'm a little concerned on how a little girl got in here.
I am too. It's as mystery to me as it is to you, but what are you guys heroes?
Sense motive! Sense motive!
roll me a perception check.
Tariq tells the floating head right near him, and he's like, we've had experience with haunts several times, and sounds kind of like that to me.
All right. This goes against its will DC, I believe, right? It seems like it's telling the truth. It seems as if there is a girl in one of those rooms, and the girl seems to be in some pain, in some trouble.
What should we roll if we want to determine whether it's an actual girl, like a haunt? Because, yeah, sure, maybe there is a girl in there. What kind of girl is it?
Without getting closer to the door, it would be impossible to tell.
So before we start to head over that way to investigate that, Keryth is going to look at this little head bat-like thing. So if you hear the girl as well, are you the reason she is stuck here? Because all of the doors here were locked when we were assigned this location to investigate. So it seems highly unlikely that a little girl would manage to get in easier than 3, 4, 5 fully equipped adventurers.
Well, that guy over there that you took his ring from, what was his name again? I believe he told me it was Panet. He managed to get here, and none of the doors were locked for him. Did you guys lock the doors behind? He flies up right in front of your face, Keryth. You're not lying to me, are you?
No.
Well then, in that case, I suggest you go in there and save the poor thing.
Roll me a will save.
I don't want
Everybody?
Oh, no, he's
just
doing a
Keryth.
suggestion spell on me. I don't like it.
My, that's a thing?
Apparently.
Ooh, I rolled really well, so that's a good thing. That is an 18 on the die for a 25.
You succeed at a save against suggestion.
However, I called it.
However,
I don't like your howevers.
No, he was casting the spell suggestion. It just sounds like he was talking to you normally.
Rude.
Mr. Head?
Please, call me Imanesh.
Imanesh, I'm looking at these hieroglyphs, and I just want to ask you real quick. Do you like secrets?
His hollowed out eyes immediately dart towards you, Khepri, through his like skull, and he kind of just like slowly starts floating. He's like, well, I was kind of hoping you guys would be catching on to that hint. I do love gossip, now that you mention it.
So each of the hieroglyphs, one side shows that we die, and the other one shows that we give secrets. Does that mean if we give you secrets, you'll spare us?
Well, not to toot my own horn, but I have killed before, and I can kill again. On the other hand, if you guys give me some secrets, something really juicy, something I can whet my appetite on a little bit, so to speak, I might consider sparing you or even sharing some secrets of my own. I do have quite a bit of knowledge of the recent lottery going on in town.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a lottery. That's where Septi is involved.
Well, I didn't know she was the one running it, so thanks for that bit. But I need something a little juicier. You seem like a really cool person, Khepri, and he floats around to like right behind your shoulder.
Oh no! At least you're a wisdom-based character.
You can feel his hot breath on your shoulders.
That's so creepy.
You can be, you and I, we can be friends. Why don't you prove to me how loyal a friend you are?
Okay.
Do you want to go and save that girl over there? And I need you to roll me that will save now.
Get a natural 20. Get a natural 20.
I really would like to. Very much so. I got a 19 on the die for a 29.
Damn it!
Yes!
God damn it! You said 29?
29 total.
God damn it.
Is that a crit?
All right. No, that's still just a normal success.
Darn it. I was 1 away from that's as high as I can do as a 30, by the way, but I was only 1 away from a 30.
I knew it was going to be a bad idea trying to go with a wisdom-based character.
Yeah, I have a plus 10.
I only have a plus 7. I just rolled really well.
Since I
You don't know he was trying to cast a spell. You just managed to fend off his mental intrusions.
I'm very sorry. I've been hurt by haunts before, and I'm just a little scared. So I think until my team has decided, I'm going to stay here. But we can keep talking.
Well,
so he likes secrets.
I have a secret.
And he was interested in the lottery.
Yes, and I know the perfect secret.
Yeah, we were
What's
told
the
it's
secret?
kind of a secret in regards to someone that is also participating in the lottery.
Yes.
Go on. You guys are really tantalizing and teasing me right now. Come on, spill it.
Well,
What's the
hold on.
secret?
You have to do something for us if you want to hear the secret, because it is it's a juicy secret.
Okay, what is it that you want me to do for you?
Is that little girl real?
Secret first, and then I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so the one I'm thinking of, I can't remember her name. No, Valriana. Was it Valriana? Was that the purple hat lady?
Valriana is the purple hat lady, yes.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. So the thing I am thinking of is about how she went up to us and basically wanted to make that like secret deal with us on if we get the what was it? The House of the Erudite Eye, I think it was.
Sanctum of the Erudite Eye.
Sanctum of the Erudite Eye. I was close. That if we got that as one of our lottery locations, that we would let her know, because only those that are followers of Nethys deserve to see the secrets of it, yada, yada, yada. But she only, as far as we know, she only said that to us. So for us, yes, it is a secret, because if we would tell her about our location if we got it, then I think that would kind of be breaking the whole rules of the lottery.
Yeah, we're not supposed to, and she's not supposed to ask for tradesies, and she's not supposed to ask for information.
So is that you share this, guys?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Imanesh, this entire time kind of floating slightly above your eyesight, or like your head, for all of you guys, like 10 feet up in the air, kind of like slowly descends this entire time, and its mouth cracks into this wide, toothy grin, and he goes,
I don't like it at all.
Oh, that is a juicy secret. Okay.
Another secret is we're pretty sure Tariq sings in the shower.
Shh, Keryth. I like that.
That
one.
is, you know what? That's the real big one. That's a much better secret.
Sorry, Tariq.
Oh, goodness. I love it.
All right, then. A deal's a deal.
Tariq also mispronounces zucchini and calls it zucchini.
That's it. I'm gonna have to kill this thing.
I'm sorry.
All right. So Imanesh, his smile cracks into this big toothy grin. He goes, "That is a juicy secret." Okay, here's my secret of my own. I have a guilty pleasure.
Oh gosh.
Is it kissing people without consent and popping their heads off?
Gross. No.
Gross.
You silly boy. No, I wouldn't do that. My friends would, though. They're over there in that room. And he kind of like floats over to the room up to the northeast. They're waiting for you if you want to say hi to them. And he disappears.
No, I'm good. Oh no. Wait, does that mean he's not the what's it called?
No.
He's not a Vargouille. If you guys would like to roll me a religion check to figure out what he is.
Yes, we would.
Yep.
In fact.
Yes, we would. Because I was thinking he was a Vargouille this entire time.
No bat wings. Yeah, so Tanhi, Habibi, and Tariq. You guys all recognize Imanesh as a Doru div. He's a type of div known as a Doru. These deceivers whisper fetid lies, sowing dark and dread inspiration into foolish mortal ears. So, like, for example, if somebody's like, I want to find treasures, Imanesh might, for example, come into next to you and whisper, in that house, that mansion, it surely has treasures. You walk into the house and all of a sudden you fall into the trap that he might have set, killing you, taking your possessions instead.
Well, okay then.
Oh, Lord.
They are lawful evil, which is why he kept his promise.
Well, I appreciate him for keeping his promise.
This does still bring up the issue, though, that the wall here has still disappeared. Or rather, the doors to the wall have disappeared.
So, do we hear the screaming in, like, the northeast area, or was the screaming coming from, like, the master bedroom?
It seems to be coming from the two rooms to the northeast.
Okay, so that sound's not coming from where we're currently at. But something went in this room.
So that's probably the Vargouille.
Why don't you guys all roll me a perception check to see what's going on with this wall to the north? The one leading to the master bedroom.
The one that's in front of Keryth?
Yeah, Keryth, Habibi, and Tanhi, because that entire wall has disappeared. Or not disappeared, changed.
You said perception, right?
Yes, please.
Tariq is going to kind of go up to the place on the wall where his image seems to be, and he's just going to kind of examine it closely, just because it's really strange to see yourself, like, on the wall.
I mean, you guys probably have, like, maybe seen portraits of yourselves drawn if you're especially wealthy or whatever, like a street artist, like, hey, let me draw you real quick, and they draw you hieroglyphic style and stuff. But yeah, this is etched onto a wall, and it looks ancient. It looks like 1,000 years old, maybe 2. And Tariq, Khepri, and Tanhi, you guys all see the doors as they were before, here, right in front of Keryth. However, Keryth does not. Neither does, who did I not mention?
Habibi,
sorry. Habibi and Keryth, you guys don't see the doors here. You guys are looking, and all you see is the mural, the wall. There seems to be an illusion put in place here.
What would happen if I just put my hand on the wall?
You still feel the solid stone wall. It feels exactly like the rest of the wall. You're sliding across. You're like, I saw a door here at one point. You know,
so it's not just
illusion
visual, but like it also affects like all of your other senses, including touch.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, I don't know what's going on with this.
What if I pushed on the door?
You can push through the door, and it opens up for you. And then Keryth will see that the wall has crumbled through. So from his perception, him and Habibi, they see Tanhi push against the wall and crumbles the stone wall. But for you, you're just like, click.
Okay.
So since to me it looks like the wall kind of like crumbles when she opens the door, do I also kind of hear that also? Like the sound of like the wall just crumbling at her touch?
Yes, you do. So again, it all seems, it looks, feels, sounds, tastes real to you. Like,
I can taste the stone in the air.
Is he licking it?
Like this, like the dust in the air. Like you see, like she pushes. Even Tanhi's motion seems to change and alter based on her interacting with this stone wall. As far as you're concerned, there's a stone wall here. Now you could be aware that there's an illusion here. You're like, I know there's a door here. I know there's a door here. But you look at it, and you're like, I can't help. My brain sees a wall. This is so trippy.
Tanhi's gonna walk through the door.
Tariq's gonna go ahead and follow her. He's like, guys, I know it's doesn't look like it, but there's definitely a door here.
So Keryth is like, he follows after Tanhi and them, but he moves a bit slower because like to him, like there's all this rubble and stuff on the ground. So it probably looks odd to those that were able to disbelieve the illusion, but he's like, stepping over and around the rubble that he can see to make sure he doesn't trip on something.
Habibi feels like he's in some kind of fever dream.
He literally is. Literally is a fever dream.
Poor Habibi, poor Keryth.
This spacious room has entrances to the south and east, although maybe the eastern entrances used to be there. From here, you just see a solid wall again. The aged remains of dressers, a large bed, and a divan lie in ruins. The husk of large hornets' nests, gray, papery, and devoid of life, occupies the corner of the ceiling. The spaces in the northeast and northwest corners appear to have closets, or appear to have been closets, but their wooden doors have all but fallen off the hinges, and heaps of disintegrated fabric mingle on the floors. Between the closets and the stands, but between both of the closets stands a single lacquered dresser covered in dust. This is the dresser right here to the center of the northern wall.
Okay.
Someone touch it.
Careful, because I don't know. Every time I see a dresser, you know what I think of? A mimic. I think it's because of Dungeon Mayhem, but... Oh, no, it's also from Cal's game, because remember, I walked up to... Yeah.
Spoilers and malevolence.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I didn't say what game it was.
Sure. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm the one spoiling it now.
Either way, I walked up to a dresser, and guess what? It was a mimic. So, just saying.
If you want to examine the dresser, you're going to have to get closer and more into the room. So, Tariq, as you approach this dresser and you start examining it, you start noticing that this dresser appears to be a fake. But it's not for the reasons you're probably thinking.
This dresser seems kind of off, guys.
It's a secret door!
It's not a mimic. It's actually just a secret passage. Or not a secret passage, a secret compartment.
Secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Why don't you open it? Within the secret compartment, you open it and you find within the master bedroom vault. It is a safe with the lock broken off. You open up the safe and inside you find 20 small golden ingots.
Oh, yay. Okay.
I can't carry all of these because it's 2 bulk and I'll be encumbered at 6.
Tariq
and I'm already almost to 5.
Tariq's like, I'll take the gold, guys.
I mean,
that's on par.
Can you carry all 2 bulk worth?
I sure can.
Okay.
So you're the one who reaches in?
Yep. Oh, cool. You mother trucker.
No.
I love it. I love this game. This game is so much fun.
I hate you.
I need you to sit pretty as suddenly from the back of this vault, a bolt, like a tiny little crossbow, fires, and you see this bolt like plunge right into your shoulder as you reached in. maybe if I roll the attack roll. Come on, baby. Oh, a 29 to hit.
That is a crit.
No.
You are going to take 22 piercing damage. And then suddenly you look down at your shirt and you can see blood dripping out, but as well as this black ooze.
He kind of like reaches up to his shoulders like, guys,
I've been hit.
Good.
I need you to roll me a fortitude save right now.
You better do well on this fortitude save, brother.
Is it a very important fortitude save?
I don't know about important. Depends on what happens.
Oh, God. Don't critically fail.
Well, so much for Tariq not being sick anymore. Oh.
What'd you get?
I'm rerolling it.
Oh, okay.
I got an extra hero point.
You're right. Use it.
It was worse. Frick.
What was the higher one?
16 total.
16 is a failure, and you're going to take 1d8 poison damage.
At least it wasn't a critical failure.
5 poison damage, and then we're all going to jump into initiative as right behind Khepri and Ramses, the walls engulf themselves in fire as you hear cackling fill the room. Everyone roll me initiative.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you liked what you heard, then please like, share, or subscribe to The Mithril Tabletop. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, or Instagram. Feel free to email us at themithriltabletop@gmail.com. We'll see you next week. Music and sound effects are provided to you by Envato Elements. The Mummy's Mask is copyright 2014. Mummy's Mask images, characters, and artwork are a trademark of Paizo Incorporated.